A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel. This channeling session, we would be talking about the DM and the DF who in their respective places are looking for each other. It means that she is in her life, living her life, looking for him, and he is in his life looking for her. But they know that they are looking for each other. And this channeling is very interesting. Why? Because it applies to various stages of twin flame journey, starting from the first stage till the harmonization stage, till the last stage. And how does it work? Now, in this channel, which is Twin Flame Universe, I'm going to be explaining you that many people have named the recognition stage as the first stage of the journey. But there are many DMs who recognize the Divine Feminine in much later steps, which means that when she surrenders to Source, then they recognize her. When she stops chasing, when she stops thinking about him completely, and it turns around and she says that instead of doing any physical effort, I'm going to leave it on God, because He's the one I like and He's the one I love. There is no doubt in my mind about it that He is the one who I am fond of. And she is not saying this in the way that, oh, I want him desperately. She is actually saying it like, if I have to marry someone. Because all Divine Feminines, eventually they marry someone. They are not here to live as monks, they are here to live as householders. So if I have to pick one guy from the whole planet, then I would pick up my Divine Masculine only. Because after all this while, all the time that I've spent with him, first getting to know him, then doing the runner-chaser dynamic, in between going through short separations, and then going through long separation, and then coming back with him, you know, all these cycles that I'm going through with him. In between, there are other guys also who are asking me out. So before all of this happens, when they are both in a pure state, which means that they have been in other relationships. For the DM, he could have been with other people. For the DF, she could have been with other people. Whether there is age gap or whether there is social status gap or whatever it is, but he feels that, okay, now I need to be with someone who I genuinely love. Another thing about the DMs are with common is there is a lot of some kind of a sexual tension is there in them. And they are also misinformed about sexual relationships. So they feel that if a woman loves me, she is going to do these things for me in the bed or when we are having our intimate moments. And DF, on the other hand, is thinking that if my man loves me, then he is going to do this for me. And because both of them are figuring it out, both of them are waiting for one another to do certain things to them, none of them end up doing it. They just keep thinking whether he will do it or whether she will do it or not. And that makes them think that this is not the right person for me. On the other hand, the karmics or the false twins who are just looking for a good time and who also just want something from them, from the twins. I mean, the twin flame are the ones they get energy from. All false twins and karmics, they get good amount of energy from the twin flames. That is why twin flames are in demand. And that is why they also treat twin flames really badly. First, they will treat them very nicely. Then once they don't feel like, or when they are tired, when they are bored, the energy is getting dissipated, then they'll also start acting out or doing other things. So, when do these two people meet in actuality? Is when they are both looking for each other with a very pure heart. When they are both looking for each other after getting tired from all the worldly relationships. They could very well be attracting very good looking options, very attractive, lucrative options, while they know, even when the other people are giving them everything they want, but they don't want to go ahead with them because they know that this is not true love. And this will especially happen with the DFs, because they'll always have some option around them, but they know that this is not the option I want. Or with this option, I can only be a friend. I don't want to get into a physical thing. And the DM does the opposite. Normally, they are the ones who get into these type of traps very easily. But after getting into few such very heartbreaking traps, they feel that no, I am done with it and I only want this one person who would be my true love. Their quest is search for true love. When they have this very pure emotion in their hearts and they keep rejecting people, no matter how many amazing people they meet, whether they have physical intimacy with them doesn't matter or not, because both of them will get options in life. It's not a thing that only one will get. Okay, they will be done with all these worldly things and they will be like, now I only want true love and that's it. Nothing doing, nothing else doing, nothing happening, only this happening. If this happens, okay. If this does not happen, I'm not getting into anything. I don't have time to waste. Every time I cannot put so much energy. Yes, boom, they will meet. They will meet and they have to meet. I mean, that is the time they meet. So what is that phase like? What is that phase like when they are trying to attract each other, but they are not able to attract each other, but they are just right about there? So, as I explained, they are tired of other people. They don't want to take any option which does not feel real to them. So when they talk to each other, some of the people recognize their twin flame after they talk to each other. After they talk to each other, after they hang out with each other, they are like, what is so different about this person? There is something different about this person. I am so intensely attracted to this person. And even though physical attraction is not important, and maybe their other friends or someone else may not approve of their choice, but they would be like, wow, this is the most amazing person. This is the most good looking person, or the most beautiful woman, or the most handsome man for me. They would say that. For me, he is the most handsome. For me, she is the most beautiful. I have never seen a more beautiful woman than this one. Everybody else just looks little less, If I have to score everyone, they will all get less score than this person. So now they have met each other and they are going through this feeling, this restlessness they are going, because they want to know if the other person also likes me equally, if they like me equally or not, if I am as important to them as they are to me. So they are getting very troubled because of this. Whenever they see each other, they are very happy. It could be an online affair also, it could be on video also. Whenever they see each other, they go like, wow, they melt in their hearts, they're smiling constantly. But they don't want to show it to each other yet, because both of them are figuring it out. Who's gonna say it first? Who will put the bell, what do they say? Who will put the bell on the cat's neck? Something like that. Who's gonna make the first move? Or even if they are making all sorts of moves, but they are not giving it a name, because they are enjoying that game that they are playing with, that little game that they are playing with each other. Okay, that little cute game that they play with each other, where they drop hints, they drop signs. But obviously, they don't want to openly say it. So this is the time they are looking for each other. While being with each other, they are looking for each other, as in, is this that person for me or not? Is this the person I am going to spend the rest of my life with? Is this the person who I'm going to love the most? Is this the person who's going to hold my hand through thick and thin? Is this the person after meeting this person, after meeting someone, your search is over? Is this that person? Because so far I kept searching and it did not end. Even in a false twin journey, some of the people think that the false twin is the final one. But then when it turns out that no, even this is not final one, they go through a major heartbreak. And when they are nursing that heartbreak, they also become very practical. They realize that I put so much effort into this long term or whatever experience it was, and that did not work out. So might as well now remain patient. So for some reason, the DF is also a little bit more patient this time, because she really wants to be clear. This time she does not want to get her heart broken. So there is a fear of rejection for some people. There is a fear that this may not work out for some people. There is a fear of abandonment because maybe previously one of them got abandoned really badly. So they don't want to get abandoned again. So they are basically also testing this person through various means and various styles and various ways, through the talks, through the way they get close to them, through the way they meet them, through the way they buy them some gifts, through the way they behave. Are they materialistic or not? Are they show offy or not? Do they show off a lot their wealth or their looks? Are they arrogant? Are they proud? Or are they kind-hearted? Are they going to be mission-oriented? Are they going to be interested in the work or the studies I'm doing? Are they spiritual? Most importantly, the DFs are looking for a spiritual man. They want always a spiritual man. And the masculine is looking for a very nurturing kind of a woman. A very godly woman. They want to be with a godly woman. That's it. Nothing doing, nothing else. But they still don't put a label on it because they themselves don't know what is a godly woman like. Even they need to figure it out. Even they need to get into the water. You can't test the water without getting into the water. So the masculine is sort of preparing himself to step into the water. He doesn't know if it's going to be warm water, hot water, cold water, what type of water, fresh water, what type of water would it be. He doesn't know it yet. Okay, so he is preparing himself because he wants to test the water to make sure that he has found a godly woman. And obviously he has hit the jackpot. He has found the right woman, but they are looking for each other. So looking for each other while talking to each other, this is what it means. Where are you, my love? Are you the one? Are you the one for whom I have been searching? So they are looking at this love in each other's eyes. They are searching for it. In each other's smile, in each other's dialogues, everything they say, the messages. And he says that when we started out, and this is a soul talk, now he's having a talk in his higher state, that when we started out on this path of love, of unconditional love, we thought that we will be together. We will always be together. But when we came to this planet, when I came to this planet, I feel a little lost without you. On the other hand, the feminine is also thinking to herself that when I was sent here, when I came here, and since childhood she has also been nurturing a dream that there is a person specially created for her. She's saying that where is that person? It's going to take me how many years to find that person, to connect with that person. God has created a person for me, only for me. Only so that I understand unconditional love. I learn about true love. I experience true love. Where is that person? And how am I going to reach? Are you that person? She looks at the DM and she feels, are you that person? Are you the one for me? So on this note, I would be closing this channeling session. Thank you so much for being here with me. One love and peace out.